stepping in and getting up to speed. We've had a lot more competition through the start of practice, so I think we've been pretty excited for the first week and a half.
So far this year, we have been working very, very hard in practices. We only lost one senior last year, so together we have really grown as a group throughout the past couple of years. And this year we are looking really good so far in practices. We're all working hard. We condition a lot outside together. We're very knit group of girls, so far we're looking really good.
I mean, I think between now and November 15th, we still have a lot of work to do. There's a lot to put in. There's a lot of changes that need to be made. I mean, obviously some rule changes is going to predicate some of the things that we're doing differently. Not just for us, but I'm sure for a lot of teams around the country. So I think for us right now, for 2 weeks in, almost 2 weeks in, we've got, a lot of stuff in, but we need to do a lot more work. We've got a lot of, tinkering to do, a lot of positional stuff we need to figure out. We need to figure out roles. I think that's starting to become defined over the next week. We obviously have scrimmages coming up next week and the following weekend. So I think over the course of the next 2 weeks, things are going to kind of lay themselves out a little bit more concretely for the group that we have, and we'll be able to figure out where everybody's going to fit.
Before our first game, our main focus is just getting all of our stuff down. We have a lot of new offenses we're putting in, a lot of new defenses. We are putting in a lot of new stuff, so getting all that stuff down, knowing all the options in all of our plays, all of our defensive options. It's really important to get all that stuff down before our first game so we know what we have to work on. But so far, like I said, we're looking really good with that stuff.
Well, I think the key is, we obviously want to recruit to a system, but for us right now, we really have to adjust our system to our personnel. We're not quite the place we want to be. We're getting everybody to fit the exact system we want to run. So we're making some changes that way, but we have one new freshman who's come in. She understands what we're trying to do. She's got a high basketball IQ. She's kind of figured herself out pretty quickly. And looking at it, I don't think you'd know that she was a freshman for the first week of practices, which is always good. So we're going to need her to keep developing, keep, on that pace as we get into the season.
The entire season, this year we're looking to work towards a championship. Obviously, that's our #1 goal. We obviously have to start by winning games and learning how to win games and focusing on the little things to get us to that point. But all of us are very concentrated in practices. We're really looking forward to making it to the championship this year.
Now as a captain, you're kind of seen as a leader out there. How do you help the team achieve your goals?
A lot of encouragement, a lot of work in practice and outside of practice. No matter what time of the day it is, any teammate can call me. We're in the gym. We do a lot of one-on-one stuff. We really are working hard, and it's a lot of confidence building because we have been together. A lot of girls haven't really had all the playing time, and they're good enough to get there. So giving them the confidence to reach their full potential is really a major thing.
Interesting that we have one. I mean, honestly, we've been the core of our team has been here for 3 years now, 3.5 years, with our juniors and senior class. So our goal is simple. We want to be in the Empire 8 championship tournament. We want to be competing for a championship. I mean, that's just the place we are. We've been competitive long enough. We've beaten teams that we're not supposed to beat, except for Ithaca. We gotta knock that off our list, but we've done everything else we've done to prove that we can compete in our conference. We now have to do it consistently. We now have to, win and get ourselves a chance to get the championship tournament.